Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome. We're doing a bit of DCS mission editor. Creating a new mission from scratch. Okay, well, maybe not from scratch because I actually like to use certain baselines in my missions. But we'll be doing it pretty close to from scratch. Anyway, we're just waiting for DCS to do DCS things because it likes to pretend that it's crashed, especially when you're booting it up after you've had a long day of doing stuff on your computer. Game capture. Capture a specific window. I would like it to capture DCS world. Open it up. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. So, you got waypoints and stuff already marked in. That's not good. So what we're going to do is we're slowly going to make our way through and we're going to delete everything. And I do mean basically everything. There'll be a couple things that will survive the Great Purge. We're talking base SAM sites, simple stuff like that, but basically all of the vehicles will be purged. Because Gudata and Sochi Adler, they're the only bases we got. We are planning a strategic strike. These three now belong to Blue 4. These are ours. And they're far enough away from Batumi where they won't get absolutely got. Unfortunately, my favorite airbase is, still in enemy territory, but it is what it is. You do what you must to make an interesting campaign pack in DCS. So, yeah. We'll zoom in what we got down here. Some AA guns, which is medic. Vanguard squad, which is A10As. Falcon, Mage, and Strider. Plus, of course, our good friend Scarborg. Now, from this grouping, we're going to start with Schlorgun, because it's only got 3 slots. And we will put in, I think it was like, Pig. And so then this would be Pig 1 dash 1. And we'll pick 1 dash 1, we'll go there. And we'll make it a takeoff from parking hot. We want him to be an A10A. No. A10C2. And as for loadout, we are giving him, just for now, BDU 50s. I'll figure out what he's actually supposed to have when I take a slightly closer look at it, because I'm basing this off of pre-recorded voice lines where it's like, you got a flight of 2 of them, and they've got certain stuff pre-attached to it. So I'm just preemptively putting the BDU50s on them. I don't know if they're the LD variant or the HD variant. There might even be the LGB variant, but I don't know yet. So I'm just gonna stick with the inert practice bomb. Because then I can switch to the CBUs. Like, I can switch from the practice to the live ammo when I'm ready to send them off into the unknown. And so this will be 2 of 2. And so there'll be Warpig 1, Warpig dash 1. Warpig 1 dash 1. Warpig 1 dash 2. I'll do that. And so this will be Warpig 1 Squadron. Naming convention is bad, but it's what we're living with for the moment. File, save as. Don't want it to be oiled skies. One. And so what'll happen is the players slash the pilots they'll receive just random notifications throughout the battle. Like they'll receive notifications that ground forces need backup, they need broken arrow on their position, etc., etc. And as they're there, like Overlord's just like, yep, I'll send some people to task out that designation. And it'll be up to people in the air to really decide what they're going to go do. The reason I'm getting all of my support to come from these bases over here is because I really want to emphasize how isolated this is. Like for these, for all we can say, are Red 4. And even though these aren't marked as Red 4, these two will actually... I'll do that now because it makes a bit more sense if I just do it now. I'll mark these as Red 4. This is neutral because it's within... it should be within killing range of one of our artillery sets. Oh, it's not. There we go. It's within killing range of Godada's artillery set, but it's also within range of Batumi. So no one touches this area. It's my favorite one, and no one will go here because it's within airstrike range of both of them. So if you want to capture this, you gotta make an attack on Godada, or you gotta make an attack on Batumi. And the mission before this will be an attack on Batumi, resulting in some of the stuff being shot out. But I'm not gonna alter that until I know how that mission goes. So this won't be captured, but one of the future missions will be to take that bad boy. Yeah, that's Warpig. AWACS. The AWACS is dead. That's another thing I forgot to mention. Overlord 1-1 is very dead. At least was very dead. I'm gonna rejig their flight path and all that stuff, and then I'm gonna run it back for Oiled Skies because it was a bit unfair how quickly they just got absolutely pulverized. But where? This is the question of the day. Where's like a good just town? Is there a pre-built town around here that I can delete? God, I would love a pre-built town. There's a bit of a pre-built town here, but that's... Ooh, actually, that's good. It's outside of their lethal zone, but it's in their don't fuck with me zone, so... If I can find it again. Yeah, here. Yeah, okay. So... Bullseye, location, trigger zone. Gonna block that down. I'm gonna call it, yo, it's Bogan. Combat. AO. Dash. Ground. Salt. And so that means if I make it a quad point, I can drag that there, and so now whenever I look at this, it'll be like, oh yeah, where is my combat AO? Ah, it's right here, and so I can just zoom into it and figure out what needs to go where nice and easily. So what I'll do is I'll make a convoy. Make it unarmed. Truck. And we want them to start. We want the convoy to begin about here. Truck bed forward. Truck heavy truck. That's what we want. We want 1, 2, 3. Then the 4th one, we switch to armor. We want a half track. And then hair. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. That's an APC. We don't really need another APC because we've got them. Take a couple Bradleys though. They're shit enough. 2 Bradleys. And then M1 Abrams. Give them all the heat rounds. Give them all of the heat rounds. Actually, can I take more? No. Yeah, just give them heat. It's high explosive armor rounds. Go to sleep but have fun on stream. Enjoy your night. Yeah, all good. Sorry, I know it's pretty boring dealing with all this stuff. It's just what I do. You. On road. Not that. It's just a bit eepy. Just really tired. Yeah. No, that's fair enough. Alright. Add waypoint. And we want to... We want these guys to go along these windy ass roads and eventually line up. Actually, edit. We want them to end up crossing this bridge. This model looks good, so I can have birds. Yeah. No, like I think you'll 100% get max score for it. It's a very good, very well done model. So be proud. Be very proud. And then over here I'll have armor, infantry. Drop down one, switch to this. We want to give them M4, and we're looking at a squad of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus one of these lads. If I switch to that, I should be able to do V. Custom template. On-road. Front. We want them to be off-road. As well as Brad, I'm tired, so talk to me. Yeah, fair enough. I'll see you tomorrow, mate. It's been fun, and yeah, I'll see you then. Little goofy goober you. Waypoint, add waypoint. And we want these guys to go here, and then go here. Oh, Lutz is live. Damn, that's pretty cool. I'll have to go check him out in a little bit. I really want to get this stuff done though, so I'm gonna commit to the bit and delete. Commit to the bit and get it all ready to go. So make this on road, then I make this on road, to on road, to on road. If I do that, then I can do that like that, which means that they'll get up to here, and then they'll realize, oh shit, GTFO, and they'll book it through the gap between the buildings, which will make it nice and good. Is there a way to compact their formation? Uh-oh. Looking for some enemy armor. T-72s. I think it's T-72s that they're talking about. Place one down and take a look at it. Yeah, that looks pretty good. What I can do though, I just realized I'm a god. And you cannot kill a god. Is if I save this real quick, I can hit X, and then I can go to settings, audio, music, crank that down a little bit, and when we go back into the mission editor, I can six-man flight of six-man flight of them.
This is 2 Bravo. Stand by for fire mission. Wolverine 2, this is Warhammer. Standing by for fire mission. Grid to suppress. Golf Foxtrot 279er 316.
How do we like it? We want these ones to march.
Grid to suppress. Golf Foxtrot 279er 316.
These tanks to march straight to the
569er out.
Then once they get here, they're gonna divert this way, and they will go.
BTR 60s with attached infantry. Request flash. Danger close. Out. Message to observer. Bravo 2 rounds. 2 guns in effect. Target number Alpha Whiskey 323. Over. Message to observer. Bravo 2 rounds. 2 guns in effect. Target number Alpha Whiskey 323. Out.
Yeah.
Shot. Over. Shot. Out. Splash. Over. Splash. Out. 223. Target. Boss mission press. We're moving in quickly. Take it out. Wolverine 1-2. This is Wolverine 2 actual. Give me a sit rep. How far are you from 2-3's position? Over. 2 actual. 1-2. We're dodging by the Capitol building and are taking heavy fire from the east. 2-3 is about 600 meters to the south of us. Over. 1-2. Can you link up with 2-3 from where you are? Over. Negative. Negative. They're rolling us with a couple of platoons of T-80s. Request broken arrow. Repeat. Broken arrow.
There we go. That's what we're looking for. So it's not these ones. Go on to here. They're rolling us with a couple squads of T-80s. That is not what you like to hear. Because now we go back. I got a squad of T-80s that will slowly make their way across the ground to the combat AO, which I'll move waypoint there. We go to Russia, infantry, AK, infantry, AK, paratrooper. Ooh, yep, paratroopers. Press them down. Delete waypoint. Switch to edit mode. Go into this. Paratrooper. Paratrooper with RPG. Or it's just Russian AKs. RPG 16. Yeah, so I'll have a squad of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. With 1, 2 attached to it. Yeah. I'll have them in a diamond formation. I'll have to alter how they are spawned because I need them to be a bit more unorganized, considering they're being parachuted in. So the whole thing is that I paratrooper them in, and I get them to there, where I then switch them to on road and get them to go that way. And we'll eventually bring them around to fight them on the ground there. Whoop. Leave that one, switch back to edit. Yeah. So they'll drop down on the ground and then they'll make their way to the nearest road where they'll then path to these guys who've dug in here to hold this position. Actually, I'll get these guys to dig in here. I'll do it like that. And then I'll change it. So therefore, I'll get these guys to dig in just there. Meaning that they like encounter and fight. And depending who wins will depend on what happens with the armor. Because there's a squad of 6 armor coming in, which will really mess them up. I didn't name this.
Message to observer. Bravo 2 rounds. 2 guns in effect. Target number Alpha Whiskey 323. Over. Message to observer. Bravo 2 rounds. 2 guns in effect. Target number Alpha Whiskey 323. Out. Shot. Over. Shot. Out. Splash. Over. Splash. Out. 223. Target first mission press. We're moving in quickly. Wolverine 1-2, this is Wolverine 2 actual. Give me a sit rep. How far are you from 2-3's position? Over. 2 actual, 1-2. We're dodging by the Capitol building and are taking heavy fire from the east. 2-3 is about 600 meters to the south of us. Over. 1-2, can you link up with 2-3 from where you are? Over. Negative!
So 2-1, 2-3, and 2-2. So Hunter 2-1. This is Hunter 2-1. Hunter 2-1 is holding this angle. There's 3 bridges, so 3 bridges this side, 3 bridges that side. this is the main bridge here. This is the main bridge here. So I will, like, if I'm able to, I would like to copy and paste this. There we go. So squad of paratroopers coming in there. Another squad of paratroopers land here. And these ones will make their way through the undergrowth to the big bridge. And they'll cross the big bridge. Because I think having a bridge battle would be fun. I'll get them like that. Okay. Control C. Control V. Okay. Hunter 2-1. So your ass is starting over here next to that. And you are going to just book it in a straight line. Do this end of the bridge, where you will hold that position, and we'll put you in a V when you get to that location. So I'll do it like that. Which means you'll just book it there as quickly as possible. There's 2 squads of lads look alright. Those 2 squads of lads look alright. Machine guns make Blue Force a bit better on the effective side, but paratroopers have anti-armor, which is what I'm edging on at the moment, because they'll whip out their go-go gadget concealed carry and it'll just decimate our ground forces. Delete that. This squad, Hunter 2-2, and this is Hunter 2-1. Excellent. We'll see. Now, there's this bridge here. We'll see. Okay, about to copy the object. Alright, yeah, so go to waypoint 4, delete. Okay. These lads, I mean, let's get real. Hunter 2-1, Hunter 2-2, and Hunter 2-3 are all coming from the same spot, so we are fine with that. Waypoint, add waypoint. On the road. And via the road, we want them to go there. And then we want them to go there. And then there. And then eventually we want them to sit there. And we do not want to cross these bridges, ever. Because crossing these bridges means that we are going into enemy territory, which is bad. These convoys will take like 6 hours to get here, I'm assuming. ETA 10:25. And what's their spawn time? 8. Yeah. So, grab the unit, pull it forwards. Departure time, 9. 1 hour. Grab the unit. Pull forwards. Departure time. 8:30. Grab the unit. Grab the unit. Pull it back a little bit. 8:45. That seems about good. Half an hour before they get there. You lads take 2 hours. That's not good. $8:30, roughly. So I'll put you back like that. That'll get you there at this point at what? 8:43. So they'll come in contact with each other at the bridge. There's a lot less armor in this. Like this is very much a convoy. Actually, in fact, I'm gonna pull it back like that so I can see them all. Like you got a half track, 2 Bradleys, and an A1 Abrams, followed by 4 infantry carriers. And the infantry carriers are there for extraction. Yo, Bogan, welcome back. Couldn't get to sleep? Let's see. Paste. We go to waypoint, delete. Let me grab these lads. And we want them to drop. They'll drop here. And then we'll add a waypoint that goes to here, the nearest road. On road. And then we'll make another waypoint that goes to here. And then a final waypoint that goes to just next to the bridge. Meaning that they will run all the way to the bridge. So I'm just setting up my I'm setting up the infantry battles at the moment. I was going to, but then the ADHD kicked in and I started watching this weird. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I'm just prepping all the ground assault stuff. I'll quickly go into the mission planner and show you it because it's actually really sick. Like it's super cool. Because what'll happen is the squads will spawn in and then they'll reposition themselves to be ready to counterattack. Because I put in all the waypoints and stuff. But I've also used paratroopers to make them the counterattack just not work. Like they'll be set up waiting for an enemy to cross the bridge, and 2 out of the 3 instances there just will not be an enemy that'll cross the bridge. Like it'll just come from the complete wrong direction. Why is there a MiG-29 in the air? Who is Vector 1? Where the hell is Vector 1? What country are you using for the map? This is Georgia. Yeah, I'm using Georgia as my map. Which is this is my ground force button. So I'll just cycle through all of the 60 trillion ground forces. And you'll see my convoy of Tu-80s. And hey, there's the parachuters. Bit random but cool. Yeah, it's the free map. I don't want to pay for maps in this game. If I'm gonna pay for something, it'll be aircraft. And yeah, so you can see by the name tags like where everyone's moving. We got a Hunter 2-2 and Hunter 2-1 moving to their designated bridges, and then we got Hunter 2-3 moving from the barracks to like a really far away location. These guys, I think they're stuck a bit. I'll switch to 10 times just to get movement speed up, but and I think he's stuck. Yeah, they're stuck. Okay, so I'll have to move where these paratroopers spawn in. These paratroopers, on the other hand, are going. Can you get Australia? No, no. There's no map of Australia yet. At least I don't think so. And maps are like $20 each, so yeah, I'm not in the market to buy them at the moment. These guys will splash down on tanker, go deal with the SU-34s. Well, there's no tanker to begin with, so, you know. It's like I have a job to do. I mean, if you want, you're more than welcome to. It is painful to mod this game. Incredibly painful. I've attempted to, and I have given up on modding it. It's that bad. So if you wanna give it a try, go ahead. I won't stop you. Hunter 2-2, Hunter 2-8. Shit, what happened to a lot of them? Oh, they blitzed them. See, they're not supposed to be there. They are not supposed to be there. They're supposed to be on the bridge. So that's something I have to fix. These guys are now stuck because their Gormando is dead. And if I look around, you'll see that these guys are having a bad time, going spinning and stuff. But the convoy's moving at a decent pace, actually. This guy is stuck. A lot of them are stuck because one of them spawned inside a building, which is Hunter 1-1. These guys have gotten stuck on a cliff, so I'll need to adjust them. These guys are like perfect, lined up and everything, but I don't see the contacts that they were supposed to fight. So I'll switch to the map view and look for the casualties. Yeah, okay, they just gunned them down in the streets because they had 2 machine guns sitting at the front of their column. That's fine. I was going to delay the paratroopers anyway, so that's completely fine. These guys got here way too early. I think they're about to just get absolutely chump changed. Like if I go to probably too fast, but if I speed up just a little bit. I'll see these guys rounding a corner. If I go back to this view, like the second they get here, they'll just get mincemeated. Unless they stop there because their pathing has broken. In which case, problem solved. So that's a few issues that I can sort out. Issue 1. You guys need to go closer. You guys need to cross that thing. Issue number 2. You lads should be on road. And I'll get you to go actually stand on the bridge so that when these guys get here, they actually have a chance at fighting. Because you'll probably end up killing the paratroopers, which is the whole goal is that the infantry kill off the paratroopers. So therefore I can send in a squad of 3 T-80s to deal with the rest of them. 2, 3. Oops, that's 4. Well, there's 4 now. Delete. On road. Delete. Edit. Move them like that. We actually want this group to be like back here. Add waypoint. We want these ones to cross the bridge. That is their only goal. Get across the bridge. Switch back to edit, and we will pull back this unit by selecting the lead to there, which will give us, I don't know, 30 minutes? Yeah, 30 minutes. That sounds like enough. These guys, they get stuck on the mountain, so I'll pull them down. These guys get absolutely mulched the second that they get down here. So to pair with their squad, I will have a single bit of armor, which is a MTB. Actually, is he 1? He's 1. Okay, yeah. So they'll get a single tank that they'll all form up on, and then they'll fight with that. And the tank should, in heavy quotation marks, give them a bit of extra firepower. Don't need any of that. We want all of that. All that stuff. And all of that. Hey. Okay, so now if we do this, save, start, I'll need to scrub and change the entire layout system as well, but I'll get to that as well. Night ops, valley runs, deep strikes, and low level flying. Those are the requests that I have been given for other sections of this campaign. So I will do my best to integrate those. Okay. So 7. The rest of the squad is going to slowly form up, and they'll follow behind, meaning that the tank goes first. We want the tank to get there first because it's the armor. It'll soak up hits for them. It's basically the only reason we want the tank to get there first, is to soak up hits, but it is still a very, very good reason. If I'm not mistaken, this is the bridge. Why are they not here? Did we arrive at the bridge first? We may have arrived at the bridge first. I see. They've started gunning them down too soon. Too fast, too quick. What? Mission editor. And we need to delay these lads by about, I don't know. How does that sound? That gets us on site at 8:13. What time do they get there? 8:09. Perfect. That's all we needed to do. So battle 1 is Blue Coalition back. Spectators. Where? Like what? Why are there 2 MiGs? Why are they fully armed? Where the frickety frack is there 2 full-ass MiGs flying around my goddamn map? That's okay. Because I'm not here to deal with them. I'm here to get my lads in order. So he'll wait here where they'll all line up. Why are they not moving? Mission editor. Okay, let's try that. Because we're hoping that it'll work. We're not here for any of that. We don't do that here. We're here for you. Because he'll start moving. And then he should eventually get to the point where he will stand rest. No, he's just gone. He's just leaving. He's a bit faster than the other lads, which is good. Because he'll get there, he'll tank hits, and then the paratroopers will move in to support. Really is slowing down. Why do we have slowing down? It's because those 2 at the end got stuck. Okay. Mission editor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Where is 11? 11. I'd like you to go there. Where's 10? 10. I'd like you to go there. Save. Yes. Start. Okay. It's Lotak telling me that it's not happy with my decisions. F10 map. Number 7. Yeah. Mission editor. You. Just die. Just simply perish. It doesn't like a squad of 11? Well, you get a squad of 10 now. Including the tank. So you got the law that one of you died on impact. Good to know. Select that. Move to that. Timescale. Fast speed. So it'll just start blitzing across the map. Got a thing for the SU-34s, but I don't have SU-34s on this map, so don't know what that's about. As of roughly now, Blue 4 have secured the bridge. By as of roughly now, I mean quite literally right now they have secured the bridge. And they have been pushed off the bridge. Instantly. Because it's a fucking T90. So, yeah. Before I had the bridge secured, then it was not secured. I might get them to actually get them to do a, so this is on road. I'll add a waypoint as an off-road waypoint, and I'll delete the extra waypoint first. I'll get them to move behind this building. Because I'll set up so therefore these guys go here, and then I'll add a waypoint where they will go to the collective red 4. Delete the extra one. So delete the extra one. Edit. I'll move along this pathway to go to the collective red 4 meeting zone. Because I'll make it that the hop will end with all of the different red 4 convoys getting in position. So they'll all line up in their nice little line. and then we'll have the mission after this. So this will be lost during this mission. I'll probably move the friendly launches instead of being outside of the AO. I'll have them launch from Udata, and there'll be a flight of 2 A-10 Warthogs, which is the main thing that will be taking off from this mission. Might be some helos depending on how I'm feeling, but the main thing is that there'll be 2 A-10 Warthogs that'll do bombing runs on the convoys to try and reduce their impact. Both of the A-10 Warthogs will be shot down by Mr. Experimental 6th Gen Fighter. And this will be the first serving of... this will be the first serving of... The hell is that? It's way too quick for a manned craft. It's like way too quick for a normal fighter. I can't shake him. And then, you know, all that funky stuff. This convoy. I didn't watch this convoy. So I will do that now. Because another thing I'm doing is I'm building in redundancy. So group of paratroopers get killed. Meh will just redirect a convoy to go pick up their mess. The Red 4 in this campaign pack that I'm making have basically unlimited troops, unlimited budget. They can keep throwing stuff at a wall until it sticks. The thing that they're limited by is their aircraft. So, like, you'll see them deploy old aircraft, like MiG-15s and stuff like that, because they've got a ton of them kicking around in storage. And you're like, oh, why don't they just invest in better aircraft? And that's because they're investing, like, all of their money into this new experimental 6th or 5th gen aircraft. I forget what gen we're currently on, but it's a next gen craft that can turn harder, fly faster, etc., etc. These tanks will have a bit of resistance, but they should be fine because it's like a squad of infantry, and that's it. Like, I would put down a whole battalion at each location, but that's just... it's too many guys. So I'll make it a squad, and then I'll just reframe it that, like, I'll pretend that there was more. I'll act like there was more than what there actually was deployed on the ground. Forgot how far away these guys are. They'll make it there eventually. It's just they're all supposed to be slightly staggered in when they arrive, so therefore I can give people warning, like, Overlord 1-2, this is where they are. Because Overlord 1-1 is infantry, Overlord 1-2 is air threat. Yeah. Oh, shit. F10. Oh, so the 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so they took a casualty, but they did actually... they got rid of him. Excellent. T-80s going this way. T90 going that way. They taking a lot of hits. Taking a lot of hits, but they make it through. They don't make it through. They get a truck and a half, a Bradley and a truck through, and the rest of the convoy gets got. I'm happy with that. The only thing that I now need to fix is why this one guy decides to spin real quick. Like he just decides he wants to spin. So yeah, I need to fix that. Then we're good to go. Yeah, ground forces will be like gone. Speed it up. So yeah, squad 1, 2, and 3 all move out. Make it go even faster. Stick to 12 times speed. Yeah, okay, so that's the squad that goes to the bridge. And then these guys do the loop around. The unit leader gets a bit lost and then comes back. And is it when they're doing this loop that one of them gets stuck? Are they fine? No, they're fine. And so they go here, and then you get paratroopers fighting other guys. And casualties both sides. Bit of a bang bang, shoot shoot, bullet bullet, gun gun. Get over here and they're sort of trying to be a bit more defensive, but it's T90. I'm probably going to downgrade that from a T90 to like a T70 something. Because now the survivors from this are going to go straight through here. Yeah, they'll go straight through here, and as they go through here, they will just mince whatever's left. Like, there's 2 M4 militias. Tank will appear, get close enough to them. Oh, no. Oh. Let them keep fighting. Oh, the AI is broke. Okay, so this battle's done. The AI broke. That battle is done. The sides are dead. You got your Freebrooms up the front, which is slowly making its way forward. Switching to F7. Okay, they can't be hit by them, which is why they're not dead. That's fine. Those T80s normally meet up with these, but didn't this time. Probably because they got stuck fighting those guys. That's fine. If like people don't make it, that's also fine. And that they're just dead. Yeah. So easy. Okay. Happy with most of it. Not happy not happy with this. Like I think, because I want these guys to go like that. Like these guys need to go across the bridge. That's the whole point of this, is that they go across the bridge. And then I think having them march down here would be good, because it'll add extra pressure on them. And then I could get them to go like here. Switch to edit, move that waypoint to like the back there. So they'll go there, fight anyone who's still alive, and then keep moving. And then this squad of lads, I will get them to sit on the main road, because they're just tanks, straight up tanks. And these are 80s? Should be 80s, TU 80s. So these ones, TU 80s. This one, T90. Switch to this so I can see what I'm actually pairing them with. Because I might just give them like an ABC. Yeah, like I'll give them one of these instead. Because I feel a bit better doing that than giving them just a whole ass tank. Considering they've already got 2 squads of tanks coming into support. And one of those squads of tanks goes over. Oh, it doesn't, it goes through the middle. So yeah, having one vehicle go over a minor bridge, and we're only using this bridge because it is so out of the way, that it forces me to have guys like hidden here. This guy, JTAC. What does JTAC have? Yeah, fuck it. Give him a JTAC. Has he got missiles? Looks like it. Have fun, bucko. Looks like he's got the same effective range as everyone else, but he's got missiles. If it bricks it, but it's worth checking. That little is Lotac. Every time I boot it up, it's like, oh, Lotac's not ported correctly. What are you doing? And every time I'm like, damn, that's crazy, bro. Bro's not gonna move, is he? Bro is as static as a doorknob. Meaning the entire formation is skull. Okay. It's irritating now because we don't have infantry on this side that has missile launchers. But we got infantry with machine guns. Meaning we have no anti-armor. So I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and get like a missile. What? Fortification, barracks armed, bunker, red outpost, washer armed, artillery. Oh, I'll have some artillery eventually. Train. Type train. Infantry. Then we go to USA, and then infantry is just all bad. Armor, artillery, fortification. Okay, no, it's so annoying. If I could just get like combined joint task force, go into the inventory tab, and then grab a what? Infantry with an RPG. Put him like there. Take a look at him. Like, yeah, that's pretty good. Or like, I just bite the bullet and give them paratrooper. But I think the RPG, and I make it a unit, like a suit of 3 of them. Hunter 2-4 sounds good. And I just get them to sit. Like, grab their little lads, and I huddle them together, and they will sit behind this building. Like, they'll just sit behind a building somewhere, and then go, got them, and delete the enemy. Like, I'll put the suite of 3 of them up against this wall or something, and they'll just go Lamau got him and hit them with a missile. Actually, Hunter 2-4, you would be better suited as a counter threat here. Because the main convoy comes by, and then Hunter 2-3 just goes Lamau by and hits them with like 6 shells. Yo, software, welcome. I'm doing up a infantry battle at the moment, because I'm making a campaign pack, as you know, and I think having infantry actually do stuff is important. So if I go onto my F10 map, I've got a squad of RPGs sitting behind a building that are just waiting there, because this is like the main bridge. And so when an armored convoy or something goes across the main bridge, they'll just go Lamau by and hit them with like 3 RPGs to knock them out. I got paratroops that have been dropped in, a squad here, and a squad here, reinforced with a APC. I'm scrambling Hunter 2-1, Hunter 2-2, and Hunter 2-3, which are the 3 squads I have on site. There's also Hunter 2-4, but they're a missile squad, so, you know, they get special treatment. Another convoy up there, another convoy there, smaller convoy here, and then this is my support convoy, which is actually horrendously bad. Like, it's got a single good tank in it, and then like APCs and Bradleys and stuff, and we hate the Bradley. Looks nice? Yeah, it's super good. And if you like take a look at the radii and stuff, it's in a town that's just on the edge of both artillery zones, so it's very nice. It'll be a bit of a sketchy battle to fly in, but that's kind of the point, is that it'll be a bit sketchy. I've got a planned suite of 2 you flying at some point. Today, possibly, if I get some time to. Like I've already got, if I go, just ignoring all of this real quick. If I go over to here, you can't see them, but I've got F14s, F15s, F16s, A10 Warthogs, and Vigans, all set up with loadouts ready to be flown. So once I get this all a bit more fine tuned, I'll be flying it. And I've grabbed like I'll briefly play it, but I've grabbed like a 3-hour long video of just all of like the Modern Warfare chatter that's in the background of the game when you're playing it. Like it's got I'll play a little bit so you can understand.
They're rolling us with a couple of platoons of TAs! Request broken arrow! Repeat, broken arrow!
Like, yeah, stuff like that where it's just got squads shouting at Overlord to do something. And so I'm gonna break that up a little bit and shove that in here at some point. So therefore, as you're in your plane fighting like MiG-20s, not current tech aircraft, you're hearing your ground forces get absolutely mulched by armor, and there's nothing you can do about it. So, yeah, it would be super disheartening, but you know, it's just how I do missions. Alright, so these paratroopers are getting in position. Why are they stuck? Why are you stuck? What happened? Why are you stuck? Okay, something's broke here. I'll have to take a look at that. Because these guys are gonna make it to the bridge and there'll be 0 resistance. So they'll just keep moving. These guys will cut across, or are they going around? These guys go around. I haven't baked in the delay for these yet, so I'm just letting it ride as a shittily done setup. Yeah, they got RPG'd, and then they got fetus deletus. They got got. So they're gone, and now these guys are going to move up to the bridge, and they're going to have to fight like an entire convoy. These guys are coming down, and they will intersect with this squad of 10 lads that are just sort of sitting here. They got their 3 machine guns hidden behind the building. That's basically what I wanted to hide, because the machine guns are what's going to get killed first if this thing gets into range. It should get up to like the bridge, and then it'll start getting some fire back and forth, but I doubt they'll be able to delete the BTR 80 with just their M4s. Better than the tank that they had earlier. Oh, yep, they'll delete it. And then they'll slowly have to attrition it. That's what we like to see. And that's, yeah, alright, the sim broke down. Red 4's dead. T80s are coming in. Got a couple spinners. Woo! 4 of them. They'll just mulch through them because they're T80s. And then we've got a swoot of 6 of them that are coming through the center row. They have to be careful of these 3 RPGs that are hidden. Because they will do some big damage. Are these guys going? Bop, 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 bop. Dead. Don't even have to slow down. As they go through here, they'll go bop, 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 and they'll just take out all of them. Convoy, support convoy coming through. Bit slow, but it should arrive there as these guys arrive. Bop, 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 and yeah, they all got. And there's a suit of 3 RPGs, and will they hit them? They got. They did not hit them. These tanks will square up on the line there. And there's the Freebrooms up the front that should start plinking back at them. It's 1 Freebrooms versus like 8 lads though, so yeah, okay. Yeah, I might have to beef up this convoy a little bit, considering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Considering 9 tanks made it. These guys live though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 from squad Hunter 2, 3. And then 1 from Hunter 2, 1. But that's because he got stuck. Okay, neat. They all formed up. And then for the next mission, I'd just grab all and convoy them down this way to take out just our good friend Sochi Adler, because we can't have nice things. Sweet. Ooh. Crikey. Bradley, switch the Bradley out for the Abrams because we like our Freebrooms in these parts. And I'll put a couple Bradleys here. Armor. M4. Yeah. It's all a bit cobbled together, so having some old armor mixed in with some fairly newer armors makes sense. Armor. Amphibious. Switch that to an Abrams. And on the very back, we want to chuck a very back. What's this? Scout Humvee. It's not what we want. ATS Ben Abrams. Are you flying it somewhere? Because I'd love to fly with you. I would love to open up a server and fly with people, but my internet is having a problem at the moment where every time I open up a server, no one can actually join it. Same thing happens with Team Fortress 2 and like all of this stuff. I've actually got like proper servers that I am attempting to set up for. One's for DCS, which will run my campaign, and then the others for like Team Fortress 2 and stuff. Oh, you know what the problem is? Because it like I know there's the whole like router thing, but it shouldn't be that, because I've actually programmed it to let the ports be open, but it's being a bit of a pain. Did you in your router? Yeah, because you can connect to it using your router IP, and then you set up your ports, and so you go this port open, this port open, and you have to set them as either a WAN or LAN port or both. Yeah, I did all that. I did all that funky stuff in my router, and it still doesn't work. Forward, yeah, you forward 1038, yeah, and it's just not working. So I don't know what's going on. I got a mate who has his server set up and it works. So I'm thinking I'll just dig around his router settings, figure out what they sort of look like, and then basically copy paste the same thing into mine. Um, the problem is like I've got a couple different layers of routers that connect between me and my computer. Am I showing me the poor forwarding thing? I don't know if there's sensitive information in that. Unfortunately, there is sensitive information. It'll actually tell you my exact location. So I would really appreciate the help, but yeah, I'm just yeah, not maybe not at the moment because I don't want to get doxxed. Um the problem will be sorted shortly though. Like I'm pretty sure I know exactly what it is, and it's that my house is very long, and my internet's like at the front of the house and I'm at the back of the house. So between me and there's Wi-Fi extenders, and they probably have certain ports blocked on them, and it's not as easy to change what's blocked and what's not on Wi-Fi point extenders, because most of them are like, oh yeah, nothing uses this port, so we just won't support it. With that being said, I'm in the process of trying to get an Ethernet cable put in that goes directly from the router to my desk. So this will not be a problem. Once I can just connect directly to it, but I can join someone else's server. Yeah, I can join someone else's server, which is the weird part. I can join, but I cannot open a server, which means that there's something wrong with how it's set up. And I do just straight up think it's the Wi-Fi point extenders that are dropping stuff. Yeah, it's just the port. Yeah, like it's just the Wi-Fi extenders that are like, oh, we don't support this, so we won't let you do that. Um, which is kind of frustrating, but like, yeah, that's fair enough. It won't be a problem for much longer because I am gonna, you know, put an Ethernet cable in, and then the problem's solved. And then once that occurs, I've got like a beefy server, and then I've got like a sort of weak wimpy one, and the weak wimpy one will run my TF2 server and my Minecraft server if I ever make one, and then the big beefy one will just solely run my campaign pack from start to finish. And I'll put in a bit of Lua scripting so that therefore if there's no one online within X amount of hours, it'll just send it back to the start of the campaign pack. Because yeah, like it's slowly devolving into a bigger thing. Like I know this is not a lot of work, but I can see myself doing this size of conflict and then doing it like 8 more times across the map for one mission. And I think that would be pretty good, but I just don't have the constitution to actually continue doing that. So yeah. Steadiness. I get too aggressive at the mission. Yeah, I the infantry pathing irritates me immensely. Like they just get stuck in some spots, and there's no rhyme or reason as to why they get stuck. They just do, and it's the most irritating shit for me, because I look at it and I'm going like, well, now what am I supposed to do? Because it just won't work. Okay, that looks about correct. I drop that in there. I spin this lad like that, put him there. Spin the outpost around, put it there, grab this and extend it longer because they keep getting stuck. And so now I've got, like, on Sim Startup, you got a squad of 10 guys with M4s and M4s and M249s, and they'll run past all of the bays that have most of the aircraft in them, and then they will line up here, where they'll then just sit you there to take off. Yo, Bob, welcome. How you doing? Um, I'm at the point of learning the F-18 where I tried everything at least once, and now I just need to do something. Yeah, fair enough. Um, I've got. I'm gonna save, but if I go to my jump scare in higher tower, yep, it was bloody good, Bob. Um, so one of the things I do, software, is I'll make specific training missions for stuff that I'm doing. Like I'm shit at BVR. So I've got a BVR training set up, and then I've got a vegan training set up because I'm just bad at the vegan. And I got JTAC recently, which is combined arms. So I've got a combined arms training. And then amongst that, there's just all of the other ones, like the 6th gen fighter test. Oh my god. I'm gonna have an absolute conniption, but this thing is too much coding. It's fast, it's quick, and it'll successfully take down 3 guys. That's all I care about, is that it'll actually do that. So yeah, that's what I do. Open. All saves will be lost. Okay. We go to Ops Center, which is the first. This is the first mission I ever made, and it's like bad. It's not good. You go up and you have to intercept a AWACS, and it's 3 escorts, which I'm actually, now that I'm thinking about it, 2 escorts is plenty. The problem is that they can hit you from pretty far away because I decided to give them infrareds, which is like the only thing they can take. You know, as much as I hate to do this, I will just shift them over to semi-active radars and remove their infrareds. It's, in my opinion at least, it is no fun when you are like doing a flight and before you can even see your enemy, they kill you. It's very disheartening. But at least with semi-active radars, you can get close enough to see them before they gun you down, because these guys are on the second lowest difficulty. Yeah, no, they get a bit touchy-feely when you get too close to their AWACS. Gonna try and make a Discord server, so I'll not be able to talk. Fair enough. I should actually I should probably make one myself for my little conglomerate. I just haven't yet. Because I have a YouTube channel. It has all my VODs on it. So if you want to watch, well, okay, it doesn't have all of them. It has most of them because sometimes I do a stream and it's just not good. Like this one will be on it, hopefully. But yeah, like I got a YouTube and I should make like a Discord or something so therefore I can have my YouTube and Discord all connected together with my Twitch and all that funky stuff. What about the one where you push boulders for an hour? That is on my YouTube. It is straight up on my YouTube. Hold on. I will. Hold on. I will. I'm hearing myself. I will go to my YouTube and I will grab a link to that bad boy and put it in chat. I even made a thumbnail for it. I make a thumbnail for all of my YouTube videos. There you go. There's your link. It's He Must Be Happy, TF2, and it is literally me pushing a boulder for like an hour and then playing Hightower for the rest of it. It's in all honesty not a great video, but it's still fun. It's still super fun. There's the first 3 episodes of Dawn of War, and then there's Dory May. So yeah, you wanna give me a subscribble over there? I'd appreciate it. The videos are obscure at best, but they're watchable. I just stood on a las gun. Okay. Good to know. There are las guns on my floor. File. Open. Oh, file. Save. There we go. File. Open. MG. You got this module pack, right? Which module pack? What's this? Yeah, for DCS. Which module pack for DCS though? Because you said you got this module pack right, and then for DCS. Are you talking about the F-18? Because you were discussing that a little earlier. Because I don't have the F-18. I got Flaming Cliffs and the Vigan and combined arms, and that is the extent of my ability to fly. Yeah, Flaming Cliffs. Yeah, I got a Flaming. It's a good pack. Lots of funny stuff in it. Didn't know what it's called. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, no, Flaming Cliffs would recommend. It is all low fidelity stuff though, so if you get a bit upsetty spaghetti about low fidelity planes, it's just that's the entirety of this pack. But it's got a ton of options in it. Like I don't even know what this one is, so I will exit out and I'll go to my Flaming Cliffs FC3. And your Flaming Cliffs has got your F-15C, A-10A, Su-27, Su-33, MiG-29A, MiG-29S, MiG-25T, and Su-25. And to be perfectly honest, they're all incredibly fun. Like, incredibly fun. The F-15C is my personal favorite plane of all time. and there's like a plethora of reasons that I could go through, but the main two reasons is one, it's really fun to fly, and it's got like a whole bunch of features packed into it. Um, okay, I'm back. It was way more simpler. Yeah, it's pretty simple to make a Discord. Um, I just yeah, I haven't done it yet, and I really should have. Oh, sorry, application copy is using okay. Um, but yeah, like the the variety in this pack is super good, especially because it's got carrier craft and non-carrier craft. Didn't do much, just added some talking stuff. Nice. That's pretty cool. Um, but yeah. So that's right, man. Gonna head out for today. If you ever decide to get the F-15, feel free to hit me up. Basically, a walking manual. I appreciate it. Um, I think I got a mate who has the F-15. So sorry, F-18. So if you need someone to fly with, I will try to get you two in touch because I think they like flying it as well. They fly F-18, Mirage, and like 8 trillion other aircraft. They have spent a home loan on this game with the amount of modules they've got. But, you know, it is what it is. Uh, oh crikey. It's like 11:30 for me. It's actually almost midnight for me. Um, so I think this is where I'm actually gonna call it for the night because I've done what I wanted to do, which is build the area up. Yeah, I know. I'll I'll try to do a 3:40 p.m. here. Oh shoot. Yeah, it's late. Um, I should be very much asleep. Considering I have an early start tomorrow, and by early start I mean like 6 a.m. But that's okay. I'll live. Yeah, I'll try to chuck in a yeah. Have a good night. Yeah, thank you. I will try to. I'll try to cobble together a Discord server between now and the next time I do a stream. And on top of that, I'll also try to adjust my descriptions to my channel and stuff, so therefore I can just sort of be like, hey, link in bio, and you can just scroll under the stream to get to all of that good stuff. But for the moment, it's not there. I'm just lazy. I'll also make a file on the Discord server where people can just upload their .mises for DCS. So if you're like, hey, here's a collection of .mises I've made that I think would be fun to play, yeah, I'll just grab them, chuck them into my DCS copy, and go for a bit of a fly. My only recommendation is that you can actually use the F-15C because that's my favorite aircraft, or the A-10A. But yeah. Anyway, okay, bye. All right, see you, Bob. Good to see you here. Thank you for popping by. I really appreciate it. Um, but yeah, I'll call it there. See you, Bob. See you, software. Have a good day, and I'll see you all in the next one.